Welcome Baze, this is Baze Radio to C-O-Z-K-E, or else you can find us on my Safaricom app. We are live at KICC for the YouthConnekt Africa Summit. Is happening today, from today till 12th December. Now, we mentioned earlier, we had a conversation earlier, what is hindering youth innovators in Africa? What do you think is stopping youth from coming up with ideas, executing the ideas? Is it lack of finance? Is it lack of capital? Chat with me on 0716-250-933, because this summit is connecting over 20,000 young people across Africa and beyond. Get ready to diverse in a world of possibility, connecting with influences, spark a conversation that will change the life of the next generation. The future is now, our bright future is now. I'm joined by one of the young innovators all the way from DRC Congo. I will allow him maybe to introduce himself. Then, hi.
Hey.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Tu m'appelles?
Je m'appelle Sam Mohamud.
Zamu?
Mohamud, yeah.
Mahmoud, mashallah. Welcome to Kenya. Is it your first time?
Well, it's not really my first time. I've been coming to Kenya for a couple of times. But it's my first time to actually attend the African Connect Youth Summit.
What comes in your mind when you heard that Africa Connect Youth Summit will be happening in Kenya?
Well, I was so delighted and so honored to be, among the youth from all over Africa, to gather here in Kenya, to sit down and discuss about the challenges that our continent is currently facing, and of course looking forward about the future that would like to give this beautiful continent.
YouthConnekt Summit Africa is about youth innovating a borderless African renaissance. Maybe you can tell us, you coming all the way from DRC, are we being favored as youth? There are borders, as a creative, you can travel, you need visas, you need approval, you need permits.
Well, that's a good question, because you see, Africa, one of the reasons why the continent is still on the constraints and facing all these economic challenges, and actually not giving the youth the wings to actually fly and exploit other aspects, in terms of opportunities, in terms of the unemployment that we are facing. I believe borderless continents will actually open many layers in terms of opportunities, job creations, and of course opening another. You've mentioned about innovative ideas. So as long as we do have borders in Africa, I mean, we'll still having this topic, having this discussion over and over again. And I actually would like to give my appreciation to what we're seeing the president, Dr. Ruto. William Ruto, the one is doing the fight that is actually bringing to the continent to actually break all the borders among our brothers, among our neighbors, and I think each country should actually come together and do the same procedures so that we can open this large market not only for the African youth but also for the whole continent. Yes.
Do you believe we will have a borderless Africa?
I truly believe that. And I'm actually seeing it in less than 5 years, if I'm not wrong. Yes. All
right. Now, unfortunately, a lot of event has been happening to your country, and people feel like it's not well, addressed, on what is happening in DRC. Maybe you're in a position to tell us what is actually happening in DRC.
Well, what's happening in the DRC is really terrifying. I mean, we've seen the conflict that occurred since March 2022, which right now we have almost 7 million refugees displacements internally in the Congo, and it's really sad because women are being raped, kids are being killed. The same as the problem we're seeing between Israel and Palestine. We're seeing child laborers. We're seeing a lot of things that I can't really mention. But it's really sad to see a country like the Congo, which has a huge potential in terms of resources, in terms of economy and stuff. But it's not really mentioned most of the time in the media, simply because I don't know if there is a narrative that, or if there are people behind it. But I hope with this kind of summits will give us a stage, will give us an opportunity to speak up, and of course to push the narrative that's happening in the country so that people can actually acknowledge and be aware exactly about what's happening there. But honestly speaking, it's super terrifying, and we hope it's going to end very soon.
What are leaders doing maybe just to stop this? I'm going to try to control this kind of conflict.
Yeah. Sorry?
What are your leaders trying to do just to end this?
Well, for the moment, I can't really say much because the East African forces, they've been in the country for almost, I could say, a year, but we are seeing them withdrawing a couple of days ago. And I could say, I mean, for now, it's really blurry. We can't really say what's really happening or what, because the general elections in the Congo are happening on the 20th of this month. So they don't really, I could say they don't really care much about, you know, what's happening, simply because somehow it's kind of benefiting, you know, the current regime, and some people are actually, you know, working
it's
for
political?
Yeah, it's really political, 100%. It's really political because it's a war that if they will invest so much money into our army, into our equipment, it's something that it can actually end in a week or maybe 2 or maybe a month, you know, but nothing is happening. So I can say that they are complices. They're working hand to hand with these people, and they're not really feeling like they're in a rush to, you know, come for a sustainable solution to whatever's happening in the country. So yeah, that's all I can mention for now.
All right, just to remind you guys, we're live at KICC for the YouthConnekt Summit Africa that's happening today. We're here to meet the young innovators. We're here to network. We're here for the empowerment. Of course, we're here to learn and see the future is bright for us. Talk to us, chat with us on 0716250933. Let us know, what is that thing hindering youth innovators in Africa to proceed? What is that thing that is challenging the youth innovators in Africa? Chat with me on 0716250933. Stay tuned for more coming through on buzzradio.co.ke.
This is Baze Radio.
We are 254 to the core.